Gaurav Bhatia of the Samajwadi Party, Jaiveer Shergill of the Congress taking on Sambit Patra of the BJP. We have the editor of the RSS magazine, the Organiser, tonight making his debut on the Newshour, Prafulla Ketkar. Prafulla, welcome on the debate. Manjit Singh GK of the Akali Dal and the President of the Delhi Gurdwara Parbandhak Committee. Thank you very, very much. Jaiveer Shergill, practice what you preach. Charity begins at home. You do the bulk of the crime. You must get the bulk of the punishment. You understand what I'm saying? You are a party that makes a man called Jagdish Tytler. Remember Jagdish Tytler of 1984 fame? You made a man called Jagdish Tytler a union minister when his role in the 1984 riots was under scrutiny. Right? You have the bulk of riots that have happened under you. The bulk of killings in this country that have happened under you. From Hathia to Nelly to Bhagalpur to Surat to Gujarat, everything happened under you. And you have the temerity now to talk about tolerance. I mean, at least before you talk about others' tolerance, just admit your own hypocrisy, then we'll begin the debate. After that, it's an open debate on the Newshour tonight. The hashtag, ladies and gentlemen, is intolerance debate. Jaiveer Shergill opening the debate. Go ahead. Go ahead. Jaiveer.
Arnab, yes, I just want to make 4-5 points.
No,
yes,
answer
Arnab,
the question. No, don't make points. No. Don't answer the question. Otherwise, the question is meaningless.
No, I'm answering your question. I'm answering your question straight away.
The question, yeah. No, you want to make a prepared
I am answering your question straight away.
Yeah.
First. No, I'm not making any prepared statements.
Good.
PM Modi cannot hide behind the shelter of 1984 to justify his inability to curb cases of religious intolerance. Point number one. Congress party apologized for 1984, unlike PM Modi who takes pride in 2002 riots. Congress worked towards a unity to heal the wounds of 84 victims, and till date PM Modi has not even uttered a word on 2002.
How did you heal the wounds of 1984?
Who all will you attack?
No, one second, Jaiveer Shergill. You have to listen when I say.
Who all will you attack?
How do you heal the wounds of 1984 when a man called Jagdish Tytler was giving out awards? Jagdish Tytler is giving out awards at the Pravasi Bharatiya Sammelan in 2005. Hello, listen to
who are criticizing the present government but failing to curb cases of religious intolerance.
No, Jaiveer, first of all, please listen.
Arnab,
no, I don't want to
pointing a finger to 84. Yes, I am answering you. But who all will you point fingers? Will PM Modi and Shri Arun Jaitley are busy condemning everybody questioning on religious intolerance but not working towards curbing in religious intolerance?
You want to make a speech? No, you want to make a speech? BJP,
sorry, Mr. Sukhbir Singh Badal, no, I'm answering you. 1998 to 1999 was MOS in BJP government. What did he do?
How long is your answer going to be?
Manjit Singh GK, 2nd November.
How long is your answer going to
be? BJP, in 30 seconds. BJP is doing nothing for 1984 riots. If that is the case, why is Shrimati Harsimrat Badal still the minister?
See, today, one second, I think there are three kinds of hypocrites. No, one second, just a minute, please. Jaiveer Shergill, Mr. Jaiveer Shergill.
Achhe din of communal harmony
Mr. Jaiveer Shergill.
Under the BJP rule, and that is a fact.
Mr. Jaiveer Shergill, please take a pause and please listen. There are three kinds of hypocrites. The first kind of hypocrites are these people like Modi's and the others. Before they talk about, what impact of social harmony, etc. has in India, did they ever ask questions about what is happening in America? When blacks are facing racist attacks day after day, when innocent blacks are being killed, being lynched in a country that says it had a civil rights revolution in the 60s. First hypocrites are the Modis. Then the second bunch of hypocrites are the people who are now returning their awards but were quiet during Hashimpura, quiet during Muzaffarpur riots, quiet during Nelly, quiet during Kokrajhar.
You're talking like the Britishers. You're talking like the Britishers, so is the BJP. Let me remind you history.
What?
Let me remind you history, Arnab.
No, what's it, Jaiveer? The debate is not between you and me.
Mahatma Gandhi, when Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore returned their knighthoods, This is what Britishers said at that time. Kesare Hind and Knighthood was Rabindranath Tagore.
Yeah.
What did they say?
Yeah.
They are hypocrites.
Yeah.
Why are they returning now? Why not then?
Yeah.
What is the reason? Today, why are BJP is busy finding faults with people returning awards?
Okay, now you know, this tolerance debate will have to be seen. Sambit Patra on the other side tonight. Sambit Patra. Equally, the question can be asked to you, Sambit. And at least 1 second. Arey bhai, please, Jaiveer, please, Jaiveer, please understand this. Now, you know, Sambit, on the other hand, how many people will you call politically motivated? Is Raghuram Rajan politically motivated when he says that a quick resort to bans will chill all debate as everyone will be anguished by ideas they dislike? Is Pranab Mukherjee politically motivated when thrice in less than a month he's emphasized the need to preserve our core values? Or for that matter, last person, is Narayan Murthy politically motivated when he says there is considerable fear among minorities in India? Which one of these three is politically motivated? Come on. Name one of them.
Of course not. Let me answer you very scientifically and in a candid way. Number one, there are two kinds of people. I keep the office of president absolutely apart from whatever comment I make because it's the highest.
No, your party has labelled everyone who has questioned this. No, as politically motivated. Is Pranab Mukherjee politically motivated?
I request all of you to
is Pranab Mukherjee politically motivated, Sambit? Answer the question, don't dodge it.
I will answer, but I humbly request all of you should be tolerant to my views because all this discussion is about tolerance. If you do not,
please don't play victim, Sambit. Answer the question.
Point discussing about tolerance. Number one. First and foremost, Raghuram Rajan. See, I welcome what Raghuram Rajan ji said about tolerance, that tolerance and growth move together is absolutely a correct statement. And going by Mr. Raghuram's statement about a fortnight ago, when he was doing the repo rate cut, we all expected 25-point repo rate cut, but we had a 50-point repo rate cut, and the official statement of Raghuram Rajan was, this is not a Diwali bonanza that Raghuram Rajan, the RBI governor, is giving to the people of India. This is because of the able policies of the central government that we are having a 50-point repo rate cut. So why is there a able policy? There is a able policy because of tolerance in the air, as per Mr. Raghuram Rajan's clause himself. Secondly, Mr. Raghuram Rajan would agree to the fact that today India's growth has moved ahead of China. It is more than 7.3%. So definitely because India is a tolerant country, because India is a prosperous country, we are progressing. So yes, we should follow what Mr. Raghuram Rajan is saying. We are following what Mr. Raghuram Rajan has said. That's the reason as to why today India has marched ahead 12 points up in the ease of doing business because we are a tolerant country. Mr. Modi is the 10th most admirable person in the world because we are a tolerant country. The world is seeing through all this.
Arnab.
Yeah, Gaurav is rebutting you, please. If you can be on screen, please. Thank you.
Patra, please.
Gaurav.
Yeah, it's very strange that how conveniently Mr. Arun Jaitley and Mr. Sambit Patra only want to talk about World Bank upping the India rating for doing ease of business. And what about Moody's comment and stating that the BJP government would not be able to fulfill its promises, and there is growing intolerance amongst all members of society because of leaders of the BJP making inflammatory statements. So they very conveniently want to talk about World Bank, but when Moody's is saying that the members of BJP are actually making communal statements, nobody wants to talk about it. Secondly, I think BJP has this habit of seeking refuge in the misdeeds of Congress. When we talk about non-delivery of its promises,
why are you batting for the Congress?
Says there was corruption.
No, why are you batting for the Congress?
Today,
no, sorry, Gaurav, why are you batting for the Congress party? Are you from the Congress party or the Samajwadi party?
I'm not batting for the Congress.
Are you from the Congress party or the Samajwadi party? Or are you the B team of the Congress party?
Hear me out.
Are you the B team of the Congress party?
I am speaking.
Are you the B team of the Congress party?
Representative. I am blaming the Congress equally because
no, you are defending them, and can I tell you why? Can I tell you why you are defending them? You are defending them. You are defending them because the Congress party unflinchingly gave you Mr. Gaurav Bhatia. I want to tell you something.
It's very ironical you are blaming the Congress. 660 communal violence incidents happened under the Samajwadi Party government's rule. And Mr. Bhatia, you have the audacity to blame Congress government for anything?
Jaiveer, I think at least We can extend basic courtesies to each other.
Oh, you extend lots of courtesies to each other all the time.
Welcome to rebut it after that.
You extend lots of courtesies to each other all the time. No, Gaurav, you know what, Gaurav and Jaiveer Shergill, please wait and listen to me. You know, people are not foolish. As they say, you can fool some people all the time. All the people for some time. You can fool some people for some time. But you can never fool all the people all the time, Gaurav, and listen to me why. Listen to me. For God's sake, listen to me, Gaurav. Listen to me. Listen to me, Gaurav. Listen to me, Gaurav. Listen to me, Gaurav. On the 26th of March 2014, the Supreme Court of India said we prima facie hold the state government responsible for being negligent at the initial stage in not anticipating the communal violence.
Supreme Court
and listen to me. Listen to me, please.
You are incorrect again.
Listen to me. You first listen to me. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt my flow in the middle of a question, please. Don't heckle me. I'm not Sambit Patra who I'll get affected by.
You can interrupt me. I shouldn't be.
That's all right. I'm not Sambit Patra.
Don't worry.
Because you are placing in
Arnab, I can defend for myself and I am never heckled by...
Now listen to me. No, 1 second please, both of you. Both of you. Arey bhai, Gaurav, listen to me. No, you don't keep talking over me all the time. Listen to me. The fact of the matter is the Supreme Court of India said we hold the state government responsible. And you know how the Congress party responded to that? Your friendly encounters, your fixed matches. You want me to tell everyone on Newshour tonight about the deal that you did? About how your government accepted outside support? You know how the Congress party got outside support from the Samajwadi party that failed to prevent the Muzaffarnagar riots? 1 second.
Why are you defending BJP?
I am questioning you. How is that defending BJP? I am questioning you.
Defending the BJP?
I am questioning you. Answer my question. Answer my question.
Justify what is happening today in the country.
Answer my question.
In fact, in 2000,
I'll tell you the link.
We are having a debate.
I'll tell you the link. I'll tell you the link. I'll tell you the link. I'll tell you the link between what happened then and what is happening now.
In the Gurdwara riots of 2002.
Viewers, please note.
So how can you compare?
No. Why are we not discussing what is happening now? Can 1984?
You want me to take the viewers? Can I take my first question? My first question.
Religious intolerance.
No. One sec. I see her. There's a question on the screen now. Listen to me. Wait for a while, gentlemen. If you have a TV around you, look at the TV around you. You have a TV around you? You see a question on the screen? And I'll read the question for you in case you don't have a TV around you. I have a simple question. And viewers of Newshour everywhere in 80 countries, including across India. And by the way, welcome to our viewers in the United Kingdom tonight, where we are beaming for the first time via Sky, I'm told. Now, my question to everyone, to the Congress party representative, simple question. He says, why are you batting for the BJP? I bat for no one. I bat neither for the BJP nor the left, and certainly not for you, Mr. Congress spokesperson. My question is, today Sonia Gandhi went to the president to complain? Did Sonia Gandhi ever go to the president to complain about her own party's failure to prevent the 1984 killings? Did Sonia Gandhi go to the president to complain about intolerance when playwright and activist Safdar Hashmi was killed in January 1989? Did Sonia Gandhi go running to the president for jailing Asim Trivedi for his cartoons and 2 girls for a Facebook comment after Bal Thackeray's death? Did Sonia Gandhi run to the president to complain when Professor T.J. Joseph's hand was cut by activists of this so-called party called the PFI? You tell me if she went then. And I ask these questions, you cannot answer, and you say, why are you backing the BJP? I'm questioning you.
Yes. Because I won't take hypocrisy. One by one.
Please, I won't take hypocrisy one by one.
First, factually incorrect. Mrs. Gandhi went to meet the Honorable President on a courtesy call. Tomorrow is the protest march of the Congress
Party.
What
did she go to discuss?
Submit a memorandum on religious intolerance.
What did she go to discuss?
Number one. Number two, how many times did Times Now had the debate on religious intolerance in the past 10 years of UPA?
Countless times.
How many times?
Countless times. Countless times. Answer. Move on to the next question. Countless times. I don't have to prove it to you. Countless times. Answer. Answer given. Move on to the next question.
How many times did any news channel any newspaper, any scientist returned the award, or any businessman, actor say, complain about communal intolerance.
Yeah, exactly. They never did. They've woken up now. They were wearing blinkers till now. They were wearing blinkers till now.
Interview of Rahul Gandhi given
How many
to Arnab Goswami in
there were even
2014,
incidents of religious
where when
intolerance?
asked for the 1984
How many
riots, on
incidents
screen
in the
Mr.
past
Rahul
10
Gandhi
years
agreed
happened when
that
there
there
were
were
cases of religious
congressmen who were responsible
intolerance?
for the
In the
riots.
past 17 months, BJP has only done two things: spread hatred and promote Pakistan tourism. Mr. Sambit Patra, these are the only two things you have done in the past 17 months.
Okay, so this is
BJP has only spread hatred and promoted Pakistan tourism in the past 17 months. That's what you have done.
Of 2014, Mr. Rahul Gandhi had agreed on record.
Stop, just before Lok Sabha, just before 2002.
Responsible for the
Mr. Modi should remember his Raj Dharma of protecting his citizens rather than being at war with citizens who are raising questions on the government of India.
The BJP
in this very channel.
The BJP,
Mr. Sambit Patra, you answer me one thing. In 2000, for the past 1 year, India is witnessing weakening of communal harmony. What are you doing about it? Zero.
Mr. Jaiveer Shergill.
I request.
Okay, Sambit and Jaiveer. Sambit responds. Gentlemen, one at a time. Sambit is responding. Only Sambit.
Those who question
Jaiveer, you answer the question, please, gentlemen. Two people haven't participated in the debate yet.
Intolerance. He is in fact participated in intolerance by keeping mum. When all the ministers were
Gaurav Bhatia, you are the most intolerant one today.
Narendra Modi should have reined them.
Don't heckle us, don't suffocate us. Don't take away the oxygen from us, or else we'll all return our awards here.
Arnab, the irony of the
don't
situation
heckle us. Let us all speak in
BJP is protecting those who are spreading religion.
I think the oxygen of the common man has been taken away by the ministers of your government, and you have no shame. You don't sack them. Rather, you give them tickets to contest Lok Sabha elections and then make them ministers later. And you are talking about oxygen. When writers and intelligentsia of the society,
they are not even tolerant to listen to the opposing voice over here in the debate, and they go to the president preaching about tolerance. Gaurav Bhatia, allow me.
You can't even accept dissent. You want to crush the voice of the common man. And believe me, this is not going to happen. The common man will even speak louder till they are heard.
Okay.
Have you both finished?
No, don't listen to me, Sambit. It is time that you open your ears and you start listening to others also. Don't be so conceited that BJP does not even want to listen to the voice of the common man.
Mr. Congress spokesperson.
One second, Sambit Patra, you are the last one who would be able to give sermons here. I think sack your ministers, then come on a debate
who are unable to digest the mandate of 2014.
Okay, can I say something?
2014 cannot be tolerated by a section of people.
Okay, listen here. Sambit Patra and Jaiveer Shergill and Gaurav, wait a minute. Let me present a proposition. Will you stop, please, gentlemen? Will you stop? All three of you stop. Now stop, gentlemen. Stop. Jaiveer, stop. Jaiveer, I said stop. Jaiveer, I said request you please stop. Jaiveer and Gaurav, stop. 1 second. Now, can you give me 1 minute? Imagine a situation.
I'm not speaking.
Imagine a situation, okay, Jaiveer. There is something called the Parliament of India. Okay? 545 plus Lok Sabha MPs. Right? So many hundreds of Rajya Sabha MPs all sit together. There's a Parliament of India. There's an election. It's a country of 1.2 billion people. Right? So hundreds of millions of people participate in the election and we have a parliament. Okay. For you, Jaiveer, some technical analyst having a sandwich and sitting on a park, working for Moody's, suddenly decides, sitting in New York, that I need to give a lecture to this 1 billion people. Let me just write there that this country better get its act together as far as, social harmony is concerned. Let me never write a word about what's happening in America, right? How black people are being killed, Right? How Latin Americans are being... No, why are you defending America now? Next, what will you defend? Why are you defending America? Why are you defending America? Are you defending Moody's? Are you a Moody's spokesperson?
Why I'm not bringing America? Forget Moody.
Because this is the reality of it. This is the reality of it.
BJP is condemning its own citizens who are questioning them on religious intolerance and protecting those who are spreading religious intolerance.
Which country?
Who's an American?
Who's defending?
Actor, Mr. Narayan Murthy, Congress Party, scientists, writers, are these Americans?
Citizens of this country.
Okay, I don't know.
Who are all these people Americans?
Okay.
Why is BJP condemning those who are questioning them on religious intolerance and protecting those who are spreading
religious intolerance is... No, listen to me. Religious intolerance may be a 2015 discovery for Aruna Roy. Right? But as far as I am concerned, religious intolerance is not a 2015 discovery. Where was religious intolerance and where was Aruna Roy when the Congress party was in power in Hashimpura, when members of the provincial armed constabulary shot dead more than 40 Muslims and threw their bodies into canals?
They were having coffee with Sonia Gandhi then.
Is that an excuse, Arnab? There is a famous English phrase.
The question is 1 minute. Please stop.
Please stop. Rome burned.
Please stop. Now I want to answer 1984. Now I'd like to answer 1984. Manjit Singh GK, Manjit Singh GK and Prafulla Ketkar into the debate. Jaiveer, please, Jaiveer, please, wait, give me 1 minute, Please, Jaiveer. Let's get Prafulla Ketkar into the debate. Prafulla Ketkar, please, Prafulla Ketkar.
Let me tell you, Arnab.
From BJP leaders.
Prafulla Ketkar into the debate, please.
Communal disharmony in India.
Prafulla Ketkar.
Gaurav, just a minute. Let me tell you what this intolerance debate is about. See, is it a coincidence that these are the... Yes, we have become intolerant. Intolerant about what? We have become intolerant about the phenomena that have changed post-2014. And this is nothing new. It was a premeditated thesis, and which is an old habit of Indian intellectuals to prove the thesis first and collect the facts later. Is it a coincidence that in the first phase of Vajpayee government also this was the same phenomena that Jhabua was created and Jhabua was discussed as a phenomena of intolerance? Is it a coincidence that most of these people were talking about intolerance may come even before Modi came to power? Is it a coincidence, that these are the same people who spoke about religious intolerance and attacks on church during Delhi elections? I tell you, this has to do only with Bihar elections, and Bihar elections are over and this debate will die down. Nobody is really concerned about Kulbargi. Nobody is really concerned about even the unfortunate incidents in Dadri. Nobody really wants to talk about. This is a political game. This is a political game played in the name of secularism and liberalism, which is always one-sided. They don't want to understand the alternative narrative, which is pro-Indian, rooted in Indian ethos. And the moment somebody tries to speak about it, it is branded as either saffronization, it is branded as religious intolerance. The things that are established in Indian context are purely the word tolerance itself is a European concept. Our concept is acceptance. Our concept is acceptance.
Arnab,
we accept all ways of worships as equal. We tolerate.
No,
when you have to tolerate with each other. You can't tolerate. You can't tolerate the other point of view. That is a fact. Muzaffarnagar was burning in 2014, and everybody was talking about SP that time.
Today, what is more important? Today, these intellectual class persons are coming forward to say that responsible persons, BJP ministers and leaders are making inflammatory comments, they are dividing society. I think we have to judge their point on merits and not just say
absolutely,
that
absolutely. That's why I'm saying that don't generalize. Don't generalize. Don't generalize.
But where were these?
The issue is when Muzaffarnagar was burning, Akhilesh government was on target.
Why
When Muzaffarnagar was burning, Akhilesh government was on target.
A question.
After incident took place, suddenly it shifted to center.
A question,
Why
please.
is double standard?
A question. Since we are on the issue of double standards, I have a relevant question out here. There was Gaurav
making the point.
Gaurav, make a point here. Gaurav, make a point, but also look at the. Just be a little open-minded for a while. Just be, one sec, Mr. Manjit, I'm coming to you. Just be open-minded. Just be open-minded. See, listen.
I will give you an example, Arnab.
Listen, I'll give you a very straight example if you care to listen. Gaurav, please सुन लीजिए. थोड़ी देर एक मिनट सुन तो लीजिए मेरी बात. 2005 में प्रवासी भारतीय सम्मान हुआ. सुनिए ना. There was a Pravasi Bharatiya Divas. I presume there was a Pravasi Bharatiya Samman in 2005. You know something? Dear viewers, I want you, all of you, to do a Google search. Right here, right now, about two things. Was a person called Jagadish Titler, less said the better about Jagadish Titler, given the controversy in the past, etc. And 2009, Congress tried to sneak in a ticket for him. Remember, Jaiveer? Slowly, under the table, you tried to sneak in a ticket for him, then you had to back off and all that. The same Jagadish Titler, in 2005, first of all, I completely disagree with the Organiser editor who says intolerance is a Western concept. Please redefine that. You got your concepts wrong, Mr. Organiser editor. Right? That question, don't ever say tolerance is a foreign concept, please. We don't borrow concepts. No, I disagree.
No, let me clarify.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you. Don't go on semantics. Tolerance is not a Western concept. No, please don't say that. One second, I'll come to you.
Why you have to tolerate somebody? Tolerate is a negative concept. Acceptance is a positive concept.
You tell me whether Salman Khurshid or Digvijay Singh or Jagdish Titler or Sajjan Kumar did not make inflammatory comments. Were they tolerant at that point of time? And second thing, how many people accepted literary personalities, ladies and gentlemen? How many great literary personalities accepted award after award from Jagdish Titler at the Pravasi Bharatiya Samman in 2005, which was the same year that the Nanavati Commission slammed him for the 1984 riots? Now you can turn around and say there was a closure report, etc., by the CBI in 2015. We know the value of closure reports of the CBI. My question is, when the Nanavati Commission slammed Jagdish Titler, how many people, how many literary personalities accepted awards from him? Where was the conscience then? Where was the sense of tolerance then? Where was the ideological position then? You please tell me where it was then. And if you tell me, therefore, no, please, Jaiveer, understand. Jaiveer, understand. Do a Google search right now.
Is it the duty of the government and media to question the government on present day happenings, or is it the duty of the government to rake up the past to justify their inability of today? Point number one. Number two, in history.
Hello.
You cannot be selective. You cannot be selective. You cannot have double standards. You cannot be selective.
Possible to heal the wounds of
you cannot be selective.
It was a tragic incident. Today on your channel.
You cannot have double standards. You cannot have double standards.
I want to tell the Congress spokesman. I want to tell the Congress party spokesman. I want to, one second. First of all, to the Organiser editor, Prafulla Ketkar. If the Organiser editor, Prafulla Ketkar, can just hear me, tolerance means Sahishnuta. Totally an Indian concept. Don't tell me that I have to go to London to understand that Indian concept. First point.
You are talking about the translation.
Translation, it is a thought process. Please.
No, Arnab.
No, you cannot replace acceptance. You cannot. No, Mr. Prafulla Ketkar, I need to tell you something. There is a huge world of difference between tolerance and acceptance. You cannot say, no, Mr. Ketkar, please, I've heard you. I'll tell you why. Acceptance means you are lesser, you are different, right? You are not
No,
me.
no,
But I accept you. It is a completely patronizing attitude. Tolerance.
No.
Please don't have that.
When you say I accept your point of view as a different, it is an acceptance.
What
when you say I tolerate it, it means you are advocating the negative concept.
Okay, Manjit Singh GK welcoming into the debate. Professor Pravin Mishra making a debut appearance, member of the Jansangharsh Manch. Professor Mishra, good to have you on the program tonight. And of course, our very own Professor Kamal Mitra Chenoy of JNU and Rajagopalan, senior journalist, who's jumped into the debate already. Okay, now Manjit Singh ji, Congress is very angry tonight, saying, what are these questions you are asking us on 1984? We've settled the dispute. Your response. Jaiveer Shergill, what is this question on 1984, he says? It's the most irrelevant subject. It is irrelevant in the context of what is happening now.
Let me ask my question.
No, Manjit Singh GK, and then you can speak. Manjit Singh GK. Manjit Singh GK, debate in part 2, 9:36 p.m. Go ahead.
Arnab, the thing is, the thing is that 1984 are the worst riots India has ever faced. And I think it is the black spot on the democratic system of India. And I must say on this channel, let this have any repercussion. Even on judiciary, we will say that we have not been given justice. My question, on the roads, 5,000 people in Delhi were butchered. They were massacred. Across India, 12,000 Sikhs, innocent Sikhs, were butchered. There were rapes. They were lynched on the roads. They were put ties around their neck and they were burnt alive before their children, before their wives, before their mothers. And my question today is first to the intellectuals who are returning awards today. Where were they in 1984? Why didn't they respond? Where were their conscience? Was it dead?
Professor Mishra will
They didn't respond. Why didn't they return their awards at that time?
Professor Mishra, no Congress spokesperson.
My dear,
I will totally expose
my dear friend from Congress. No.
One question, that's it.
No.
Can I speak? The question is to me.
Have you heard two names of two individuals called Rupinderjeet Singh and Jasjeet Singh? Called Rupinderjeet Singh and Jasjeet Singh. Have you heard the names? Today, Punjab police under Akali Dal has released them from custody. People responsible for burning of Holy Shri Guru Granth Sahib. Number one. Number two, 29 January 2014, Shri Prakash Singh Badal objected to SIT in 1984. Number three, 1998-99, Jaiveer Singh Badal, MOS. Industry.
What is the relevance here?
What is the
relevance here? What utter rubbish, Jaiveer? What utter rubbish, Jaiveer? Jaiveer, don't cite that.
What is that? Political intolerance Congress has. Congress does not answer to this.
1 second.
Then, what moral rights is Shrimati?
They never.
Okay, Jaiveer, now stop. Jaiveer, stop. Please let him answer.
The only thing is that you have stalled justice for 31 years. You have made ministers, MPs to the culprits of 1984. You saw much
Mr. Manjit Singh GK, Mr. Manjit Singh GK, today 4 hours, 5 hours before this debate,
you please
Punjabi community is disgruntled with the Akali Dal for turning Punjab into a laboratory of social conflict. There is a Punjab Police Advisory, Arnab. Let Mr. GK deny it. There is a Punjab Police Advisory saying no Akali Dal MLA or minister should go in public.
One second. There is only 1 second. 1 second, please, gentlemen, please.
By making ministers, making Jagdish Titler, Sajjan Kumar, MPs, by making them ministers, you said you apologized. You made ministers.
Mr. Sukhbir Singh Badal is playing cards on the streets while Punjab is burning. Is this your seriousness? Should I show you the picture?
Will you not try to take over the debate, please? Jaiveer Shergill, I am now now please requesting you one last time. Now please, gentlemen, I need to say something, please. Mr. Jaiveer Shergill, I'm requesting you. Can't you hear me, please? Please hear me. Manjit Singh, 1 minute. Manjit Singh, 1 minute. Manjit Singh, 1 minute. 1 minute, Manjit Singh.
And apologize.
Manjit Singh, 1 minute. Manjit Singh. Manjit Singh.
Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi must go to
Manjit Singh.
Golden Temple.
Manjit Singh GK.
Responsible for sheltering.
Wait, please. Wait.
Who were responsible for 1984 riots.
Wait. I want to say something. I want to say something at this stage of the debate. I want to say something at this stage of the debate, if I may be please allowed to. Please, Jaiveer Shergill, will you stop?
What did you do for 1984 victims?
Will you stop, please, gentlemen? Will you stop, please, gentlemen?
What are you talking of, Akali Dal?
What?
Akali Dal has been fighting for 31 years against you people who were totally responsible.
Yes. Sukhbir Singh is playing cards during Diwali season while the state is burning. This is the double standards of
Can
Akali
I
Dal.
please make a point here, and the question is this, please.
Yes.
Manjit Singh, wait. Manjit and Jaiveer, stop, please. I'm taking you both off the screen. For a minute, please, if I can be helped, please, by doing that. Thank you. Now, the question is this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll take a break, but before that I want to say something very candidly to all of you people watching tonight. We all know one thing, that there is a cocktail circuit that operates out of Lutyens, Delhi. Now, I don't know Kamal Mitra Chenoy or Professor Pravin Mishra of the Jansangharsh Manch. Today we are getting all very angry when we talk of 1984. We should reopen that debate. It's the 31st anniversary of that tragic incident. Justice has not been done. Killers and the masterminds are roaming free. Politicians who were accused, the cases against them have been closed. The Nanavati Commission of Inquiry made scathing observations about the role of some congressmen and Delhi policemen in the riots. We have had no justice on that case, and the Congress party gets touchy when we talk about this case. But tell me, Professor Pravin Mishra, there are so many so-called intellectuals, activists, and I must say, many journalists who openly accept positions, patronage, and don't smile, Rajagopalji, we have to ask the question of the journalists also. They accept awards.
Right, you must answer.
No. They accept journalists also, activists also. I know they all accept positions, patronage, and awards without asking one single question, Pravin Mishra, that what have you done about the alleged role of congressmen in the 1984 riots, without asking any question on that, without flinching. These people go and accept all the positions, patronage and awards, and today they are at the front seat of the intolerance debate. What utter hypocrisy. What absolute hypocrisy, Professor Mishra. I don't know greater hypocrisy than that. Do you?
No, more than hypocrisy, it's not actually, I won't agree on you on this.
Why?
It's very simple. The thing is, see, when
why?
you...
Why don't you... No, 1 second. Professor Mishra, you are Professor Mishra. Let's be very frank. You're a professor. Today is the 31st anniversary of the 1984 killings.
Yes.
600 people died in other parts of India like Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. 2,733 people died in Delhi alone. Right? And activists, right? Activists, others, pseudo-activists, journalists and pseudo-journalists, everybody accepted power, patronage and awards from the same people who refused to take action on 1984. How can they spearhead the intolerance debate? How can
Things are not that simple, Arnab. Things are not that simple.
Why is it not simple? What's complicated about it?
Selectivism is also part of journalism today. There are certain incidents...
I don't believe in that kind of journalism. No, sorry. I don't believe in that journalism, Professor Mishra.
Absolutely. There is no selectivism.
You know what?
The people who
something very funny here. The people who are talking about tolerance and giving gyan on tolerance, they are so loud here, they can't even hear 30 seconds of an alternative view.
Okay, Rajagopal,
listen, man.
No, Professor
The question is addressed to me. If I can answer,
no,
please.
let Professor Mishra answer.
Don't blame media for that.
Let Professor Mishra
Don't blame media.
I'm not blaming media. I'm a part of media. I also am a columnist with Times of India. Listen, here what happens is, never ever in this independent India we had so much of intolerance in a matter of 12 to 16 months.
Because of Modi.
Now,
because of Modi, you
of course, because of Mr. Modi.
You have hatred against Modi.
It's not hatred against Modi. Absolutely not.
Premeditated. It was a
Dalit, a Muslim, a Christian, everybody is as much as an Indian as much as you are.
When the Modi was
anti-Modi.
What
If
was
this is the amount of tolerance that you are looking here.
Professor Mishra, 1 minute, please. 1 minute, Prafulla Ketkar, 1 minute. Professor Mishra, I'll take a break. No, on this point I'm taking a break, but...
Take a break.
One thing. I'll take a break. I will take a break, but I'm so surprised. I mean, what kind of history do we read? I don't know what is going on in this country. I do know. No, 1 second. I do know, Professor, that you must be a very well-read man.
Arnab,
1 second.
I think you are diverting the issue.
No, I'm not. I'm being direct tonight. No, I'm being very direct tonight. And remember this, Gaurav Bhatia, this was the channel that also questioned the Muzaffarnagar riots the most.
Does not walk the talk.
No, but
then 2015 will be remembered the darkest year in the history of India ever.
Muzaffarnagar will also be remembered.
Silent on the
Muzaffarnagar will also be remembered.
2014 was the worst.
I will come back to the debate. I think I have to take a break.
And protect the communal harmony.
Acha, Gaurav. Arey bhai, Gaurav, listen to me. Arey, Rajagopalan, listen to me. Rajagopalan, listen to me. Gaurav Bhatia, listen to me. 1 second. I have two things to say before I go to the break. And I know tonight, arraigned against me are a lot of people who are saying, why is he picking up all these things? Because I will say this. Arey bhai, Gaurav, listen to me. Gaurav, you are a student of law. I am a student of Indian history. 1 second. Gaurav.
Does that make the writers who have come forward now wrong?
Gaurav, I have one line for you if you listen to me. Gaurav, no intolerance to me, please. For God's sake, don't be intolerant to me.
That is why they are returning.
Pit your logic against mine.
Conspiracy of Congress, everything is conspiracy of other people.
Arey, bhai, listen.
All of them
That is why it is happening.
Why you are PM so weak? The larger question is why? What is our Prime Minister doing now?
Okay.
Can you deny the fact under BJP rule there have been more than 7
Viewers, I want to... No, 1 second. Don't get off. No, 1 second, please. 1 second. Mr. Rajagopalan, I want to make one point, and this point is to Gaurav Bhatia. Gaurav Bhatia says, why are you picking up these cases? Please, Mr. Rajagopalan, 1 minute, please, Mr. Rajagopalan. I don't want to have to outshout you.
Returning of awards on merit. Whatever all the writers are saying, does that have merit or not? Please judge it on that. If there was a mistake made in 1984, does that take away the right?
Viewers, Mr. Rajagopalan and Mr. Gaurav Bhatia, I want to make a question.
Where were you when Sitaharan was happening?
Just wait a minute. Now wait a minute.
None of these got award in debate at all.
Pravin Mishra, this is no way to debate. I want to say one thing. I think many of our viewers tonight, and including many of the panelists, are saying, why is this man digging into the past? I have only one reason for that, Gaurav, and this goes specially to you and to Jaiveer, that the current is always judged on the barometer of history. What happens today has to be judged in the barometer of history.
Don't make a right, Arnab.
And I will come back to debate that in 2 minutes.
If people faulted in
that, in 2 minutes we are back on the Newshour debate. Don't go away. Just only 2 minutes.
By blaming the
only 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes.
That does not mean we present the
2 minutes.
Ignore the present.
2 minutes and we are back. Thank you. Okay, so Kamal Mitra Chenoy, Professor Pravin Mishra makes a strange observation. He says, never before in the history of India has the situation been so bad. Professor Mishra, for your kind information, this is, I'm reading now from the Sri Krishna Commission report, which says for its undue delay in controlling the January riots, which raged on for 15 days of rioting, and you're saying this has happened for the first time. I mean, I don't know whether to laugh or to cry at what you're saying.
No,
1 second, please. Professor Mishra, I must be allowed to, you know what, Professor Mishra? Don't pit your anger against mine.
No.
And like Mr. Rajagopalan, I don't want to pit my volume against yours. I want to pit my logic against yours. So my question is, Professor Mishra, please listen. I mean, I'm asking, where were all these journalists? No, they all accepted awards, positions, patronage for so long from the Congress party.
Rajya Sabha also, Arnab, Rajya Sabha.
I'm not going there. Touchy areas, sensitive areas. Now my question here is, they said, for the riots which raged on for 15 days, the Commission blames the effete political leadership of the Congress government not headed by Sudhakar Rao Naik and the police force whose built-in bias against Muslims became more pronounced with murderous attacks on the constabulary officers. It says politics-induced vacillation on the government's part left the lower ranks of the police confused and hamstrung, besides delaying by several days the effective use of the army for riot control. The commission says Sudhakar Rao Naik reacted in a knee-jerk fashion to adverse criticism of police handling by the December riots by instructing the police to go slow. A specific broadcast message was issued on December 10th instructing men not to fire while dealing with communal mobs. So you give communal mobs Kamal Mitra Chenoy a free run. Right? This is what led to the rioting for 15 days. And today, all this group of people suddenly say, oh my God, we have discovered intolerance in 2015. It is the most ridiculous thing I've heard ever. This is the most unacceptable thing I've heard ever. And when questioned, they are intolerant to the adverse point of view. Come on, what is going on here? What is going on?
See, Arnab, very simple.
No, you can say we have a right to be selective, but don't say we are not selective.
Arnab, listen.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Arnab, listen. I'll come to the selective part.
Yeah.
But the fact is, the tragedy of the reports, including Sri Krishna Commission report, who named the Shiv Sena as the main assailants, was never acted upon. The information on 1984, I mean, Mr. Manjit Singh has never mentioned the name of the main murderer in Delhi, H.K.L. Bhagat, who was
Which
never
party was he from?
On health grounds.
Which party was he from?
He was, of course, from
Congress.
Which party was he from? And secondly, one second. Secondly, since we are speaking openly, no, 1 second.
84, they were RSS BJP
involved in 84.
I think we are discussing a very important issue. And what needs
Are you from Samajwadi Party or Congress?
How a civil society
Please clarify for your viewers
to various
that they were also people of RSS named and convicted and election agent of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee named in the 1984 incident. I think you should be fair and name them also on your show.
That is more
There was
proactive.
1992
That is more
which you read
sincere
from.
in
There was
raising its voice.
2002 in
Can you
Gujarat.
say that it is incorrect?
You know,
Because
there's
in
been other riots
84,
also. It's
the
not only
generation has not
1984.
raised their voice. I think it would be a complete
Gaurav, I am only
Arnab,
correcting this. No, 1 sec. I am putting on fact, and I want to pit my logic versus a group of people today.
Hypocrisy of journalists cannot overshadow the fact that there have been rise of communal violence incidents in India.
That has been raised by the intellectuals, or the fact that
more important is
writers should have come forward and they did not. What is more important today?
Hypocrisy of journalists cannot overshadow the fact that there has been a rise of communal violence incidents in India and BJP has failed to act.
Okay.
That is same with political parties also.
You know what?
Can
That is same with political parties also. Ideological intolerance.
Can hypocrisy of journalists change this fact?
Equally
Number one. Number two, I think you should
Look who's talking. It's amazing.
Or benefit from the
Pravin Mishra. Pravin Mishra.
You should support.
One second. Pravin Mishra and Kamal Mitra Chenoy. You see, understand one thing. I today, there are a group of people out there who say, it's happening for the first time. It's terrible. It's never happened before. It's a terrible situation. Oh my God, Moody.
None of us are saying
some guy sitting on a park in New York is so concerned about the situation in India. Mr. Kamal Mitra Chenoy, please tell me. Mr. Kamal Mitra Chenoy, Mr. Chenoy, you're a student of politics, right? One second. Kamal Mitra Chenoy is a student of politics. 1 second. Can I just... Jaiveer, will you stop? My question is only on Kamal Mitra Chenoy.
Who lived in the emergency.
Listen.
This is the first time.
I'll tell you.
This is not the first time.
I want to tell you today. So let us then, you see, you can say these intellectuals, and by the way, what is intellectual, by the way? People who don't remember history, people who don't know the facts, people who don't have the courage to accept the truth of what has happened in their own country.
I take offense.
Watch it.
Intellectuals are the cream of a country.
Mr. Mishra, Mr. Mishra, 1 second. Mr. Mishra, I completely disagree with you. So does that make you an intellectual, make me a fool? Now remember, Mr. Mishra, I'll pit my facts against you. Did any of you remember today? You speak about history. Who was in power when Safdar Hashmi was killed? Who was the INB minister then?
We equally condemn that.
1 second. Now let me tell you more. Where were they? 1 second. Second point is, you remember which government, Mr. Mishra, and Professor Kamal Mitra Chenoy, very senior to me tonight, pit your logic against mine. Who tried to bring in the postal bill in the 1980s, which would have given the government the right to intercept an inland letter and an envelope, tear it up and read people's private mail? Where were people returning awards then, saying, oh my God, it's so terrible? No, who was in power then?
We have crossed all the limits of invading independence today.
You tell me who did it?
There was no...
We condemn that also, Arnab. We are mistaking that we have been silent then. We have been condemning, we have been protesting that. But the amount of incidents which is happening where the scientists are stupid who are returning awards, the writers are stupid, filmmakers are stupid, everybody is stupid. Only the people who are loudest are the smartest. What kind of country we are making India of?
Talk about the data. Talk about communal violence data of 2015.
Have
2013-14 had higher number of communal violence than 2014-15.
You can create data, you can manipulate data, but the truth is everybody in this country is feeling they are insecure, things are threatened.
This is the whole hypocrisy.
Now see, anything which is against BJP, they are Congress agents, you talk, that's the amount of intellectual capacity this BJP people has, including the journalists who are on the payroll of the BJP. They are all the same.
You want to derail the agenda of development.
Well, this is no agenda of development at all. It's all a farce. It's a communal agenda. It's a communal agenda.
Birth crackers. If Nitish wins in
where was the communal agenda?
Today BJP has lost in Varanasi. Please send a train from Varanasi to Pakistan because they have not voted Modi's own constituency. They have understood the thing. They are not voting for BJP. They have lost in 80 out of the 86 seats.
That shows you are anger against Modi.
It's not anger. No. I'm talking. You are quoting facts. I am quoting facts.
The people of India
then fight me on facts.
The Prime Minister, voted the government.
Absolutely.
Be tolerant about it.
On what conditions?
If you are saying that this has been happening for 60 years, why you are expecting the change?
If winning election is everything, for the last 60 years, all the governments, they have won their elections.
Bihar elections are around. That's why intolerance wise. Delhi
Come on, Bihar, you will see what is happening in Bihar.
Let's see.
You'll see what happens in Bihar. Bihar, we take a break now.
We take a break and come back. Okay, gentlemen, we take a break. We come back for the last 5 minutes.
I can ask the same question.
No. We take a break. We come back for the last 5 minutes. Why did we raise Bihar? What's Bihar got to do with it?
I don't know.
Coming back to the debate. Okay, we're extending the debate, taking a short break, coming back for the last 5 minutes of this interesting debate. Let's get an answer from the other side. You see, equally Sambit Patra, everyone who questions you is not an anti-Modi, anti-BJP conspirator. For example, Surjit Patar, he wrote a ghazal against the emergency and the Punjab insurgency in the 1980s. You can't say that man is an anti-Modi and Congress agent, right? I mean, for example, Punjabi writers Ajmer Singh Aulak, because BJP leaders like to keep saying we are the only ones who went in during the emergency, which is the wrong impression they have. Ajmer Singh Aulak and Waryam Singh Sandhu, who returned awards, both of them were jailed during the emergency. You can't call them parts of some manufactured rebellion. You see, your problem is today, one second, please understand. And for all the people who, Krishna Sopti refused a Padma Bhushan offered by the UPA government. You can't say today Krishna Sopti is also part of a manufactured rebellion. So you made a mistake, Sambit. Everybody who's against you is part of a manufactured rebellion. Explain that generalization and then we'll take the other side. Please, Sambit, accept it and say you were wrong.
So a generalization.
It was a generalization.
Generalization does not include every individual. Manufactured revolt is quite evident because of the very fact that today none of those who have returned back their awards can prove that the intolerance is maximum at this tenure of time and it was absent prior to 2014. As far as a few individuals that you are saying is concerned, I will say that there are
not few individuals. I think there are people of higher minutes.
Who get misled.
No, Gaurav Bhatia.
No, there are a majority.
Gaurav Bhatia.
Just a second. There are a majority who are. Why is Gaurav Bhatia speaking? The ones who have Ajam Khans and Mulayam Singh Yadav, they are teaching tolerance. बच्चे तो बच्चे हैं, उनसे गलती हो जाती है। नहीं, बच्चे तो बच्चे हैं, उनसे गलती हो जाती है। हम यूनाइटेड नेशन चले जाएंगे। You are teaching tolerance to us.
It doesn't help you when you start talking about other leaders. In fact, it shows that you are the culprit and you are guilty of these crimes.
Azam Khan and home are out in the open teaching tolerance.
I just want to ask you, Sambit Patra, can you please tell us that every person who raises his voice against BJP is motivated because of some ulterior reason?
No, keep quiet.
Can they be merit in what people are saying?
I wanted to
the people today feel cheated because Mr. Narendra Modi did not act when he should have acted. The first time when the BJP leader made a communal statement, Mr. Narendra Modi should have thrown him out of the party. That should have been the right call, which wasn't done by him. So today
and the Darbari journalists,
but the truth is that all the people will not allow the BJP to take away the life of democracy, and they are speaking aloud that their voice
by the Darbari journalists and Darbari historians.
You will not be able to muzzle the voice of the civilized society.
That there is something called selective journalism.
India is a strong democracy.
Thank you, Sambit, for educating me on yellow journalism.
Okay, Pankaj,
I really appreciate it.
Pravin Mishra and Sambit Patra, please on the screen. Only Pravin Mishra and Sambit Patra. Pravin is responding. Pravin is responding. 2 minutes on the debate.
I have not asked you the question.
Sambit, you made your point. Let him rebut, please. Sambit, please. You made your point. You didn't answer my question. Let him rebut.
Journalism is equivalent to yellow journalism.
Sambit, please. If you start teaching people journalism, I'll be very worried.
One second. I heard you.
Yeah.
Well, Sambit, it's very interesting how a debate on such a serious issue is trivialized and is diverted just by shouting and trying to pick up instances from the past.
One of your friends is saying that RSS is equivalent to ISIS. That is prophecy. That is prophecy, and this is
that's not one of my friends, boss. Many people are talking about in this country today. There is a
saying that ISIS and RSS have similar prophecy, have similar intelligence. That is
both of us comes from different religion, but they are not apolitical organizations.
Kamal Mitra Chenoy,
they are political organizations.
And
they have gone through certain
Kamal Mitra Chenoy.
Pakistanis.
Kamal Mitra Chenoy and Sambit.
The one who cannot differentiate between ISIS and RSS should quit their job.
You have no
they should
ground
quit journalism, they should quit writing history, and they should go to Iran to learn about ISIS.
Now after Pakistan you are sending to Iran now.
Mohan Bhagwat,
come and become
amazing.
For you
keep sending every Indian outside. You send the entire Banaras to Pakistan and
anti-democratic.
Ladies and gentlemen,
who doesn't vote for BJP has to be sent.
Gentlemen, I'd only say this.
I'd say this. Of the BJP.
I welcome the fight for greater tolerance. I welcome the fight for 1 second. Prafulla Ketkar, first of all, I support the right of each of these people to speak up. I question why they did not speak up earlier. I question why they did not speak up when MF Hussain was forced to become a citizen of Qatar in 2010.
I did and we did.
I question why they did not speak up when Taslima Nasreen was attacked. When Taslima Nasreen...
It's not selective at all.
Again, you are blocking me.
The agenda is different.
Unprecedented right.
The personality is different.
When Taslima Nasreen...
Nobody at that time.
When Taslima Nasreen was physically assaulted on the 9th of August by a group led by 3 members of the Andhra Pradesh Assembly, Syed Ahmad Pasha Qadri, Afsar Khan and Muazzam Khan, from the All India Majlis-e-Ittihadul Muslimin, the United Council of Muslims, when they physically attacked Taslima Nasreen, why did no writer stand up and return their award then?
Many people did that. Not returning award. Returning award is a symbolism. It's symbolic. This is one of the.
If it's symbolism, it would have been powerful symbolism then, Mr. Mishra.
Highest level of protest of this country.
Mr. Mishra, how does symbolism become more important now and less important earlier? I'm not getting an answer to my question.
No, they have done it different things in the past. Not everything can be put.
At the same time, to the BJP, I would say one last question on the screen. To Sambit Patra, Sambit, remember, if award Wapsi is politically motivated, are comments by Narayan Murthy and Raghuram Rajan politically motivated as well? This is a confusing debate. And in the middle of this confusion, some of these questions hope to be answered. I hope I get an answer.
I'll tell you where the confusion rests. The confusion rests with the ones who are doing the award Wapsi. There's no confusion in the people of India. No, not at all. Neither the international world nor this country has any kind of confusion. India is marching ahead. The intolerance
thank you all
of 2014
for joining me
is
on debate number 1.
See, Arnab, remember,
on the Newshour tonight. Thank you. Debate number 2 coming up in 2 minutes from now. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.